Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions and moving on with the Trench album and 21 Pilots. This song is called My Blood. Sounds tasty. Let's see what this one's all about. We know 21 Pilots always have a few surprises for us. Here we are, the official video, 21 Pilots, My Blood. A lot of their songs sound very different, especially when you first come into them. There's some unique sound coming in. Let's see what we have here.
When everyone you thought you knew deserts your fight, I'll go with you. You're facing down a dark hall. I'll grab my light and go with you. I'll 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 go with you.
Okay, so the beat clap coming in and continuing on in the background there. Very cool. Again, like I said, something different coming in. And then looks like we have two brothers here. Looks like mom might have died. Dad's taken to drink, looks like. So, and it sounds like it's singing about a tight relationship. Could be between the brothers, of course.
I'll go with you. Surrounded and up against the wall, I'll shred them all and go with you. When choices end, you must defend. I'll grab my back and go with you. I'll go with you. I'll go with you. I'll go with you. Yeah. End of your driveway, they're calling for your head and they're calling for your name. I'll bomb down on them, I'm coming through. Do they know I was grown with you? If they hate a smoke, no, I'll go with you. Just keep it outside, yeah. Stay with me, no, you don't need to run. Stay with me, my blood. You don't need to run. Stay with me.
Okay, so we got a Halloween party. There's the skeleton mask that 21 Pilots often wears. Yeah, Tyler's falsetto is so nice. It's so beautiful. His voice is just amazing anyway. I like it, no matter what he does. But I just wanted to mention that. Okay, so we're out of
They smoke, no, I'll go with you. Just keep it outside, yeah. Stay with me. If you find yourself in a lion's den, I'll jump right in and pull my pin and go with you. I'll go with you.
Okay, so there's a few sort of stereotypical tropes here. The football players going after the other guys, and the brothers. The one seems to be more of an extrovert, the older one, I guess, and the younger one more of an introvert. Yeah, the one trying to teach the younger one to, you know, get on with the cheerleaders and drink, and there's a few things going on there that are sort of stereotypical brotherly. Sometimes teaching, but sometimes leading astray at the same time. I guess you could interpret both of them as good if they both survive. And then you got the football players coming after them uh, for whatever reason. So let me back that up again. Oh, and I said 21 Pilots in the Skeleton, but of course it's not actually. It's the brothers. Tyler and Josh were playing in the band in the at the party.
If you find yourself in a lion's den, I'll jump right in and pull my pin and go with you. I'll 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 go with you. My blood, I'll go with you. Yeah. Stay with me. No, you don't need to
Okay, even
run. Stay
score.
with me. My blood, you don't need to run. Stay with me. No, you don't need to run. Stay with me. My blood, you don't need to run. You don't need to
All right. Little twist, little sneaky twist at the end there. Let me back that up a little bit. So there, the protagonist, the main character, alone. So it was him all along, and uh, probably the psychological split of extrovert, introvert, or whatever, however you want to label that, doesn't really matter. It's all going on in this one person, and there was no brother involved at all. Um, yeah, that's fun. That's interesting. That's very good. And because of a lot of Tyler's lyrics and 21 Pilots is often about going through some kind of psychological event or trauma or emotional things. So yeah, that makes perfect sense. I don't know that there's an awful lot more to extract from the lyrics than what we saw, and the lyrics were coming up here. I guess I had the CC on, uh, but I will look at the lyrics separately because Tyler writes them and see if I can say anything more. But I'm sure everyone who's seen this video is very clear on what's going on by now. They don't need me to explain it, but I'll have a look at the lyrics anyway. It was a fun video, watching. It was kind of like a mini movie. Particularly something you would have seen back in the 70s or 80s or something with football players going after. I don't really know what niche these guys, well, this guy actually would fit into. I was going to say these guys because most of the way through it looked like there were two characters, but it's really just one. Didn't look like he was totally innocent either. So, but let's have a look at the lyrics now. Okay, My Blood. Well, at first I thought it was the two brothers, brothers, the relationship there. It could just be the family, of course, the mom, the dad, and the one boy. Um, but it could also be just yourself. When everyone you thought you knew deserts your fight, I'll go with you. You're facing down a dark hall. I'll grab my light and go with you. So in this case, it turns out that it's his other self. So there's the light self and the darker self, but I'll always go with you. Um, that's kind of cool in a way because, to be honest, whether you have a sister, a brother, or mother, father, cousin, whatever, uh, an actual other person, no matter how dedicated, you can't be absolutely certain that they'll be with you. But within yourself, I guess you maybe can be. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's true either. But I'll go with you. I'll go with you. Surrounded and up against a wall, I'll shred them all and go with you. When choices end, you must defend. I'll grab my bat and go with you. Yeah, the bat was sort of level the playing field, right? Near the end there. You have a whole, well, maybe not the whole team, but a team of football players coming after two guys. Turns out one guy. So a baseball bat kind of levels the playing field there a little bit, makes it a little bit more fair. Um, so yeah, always going to defend you. Stay with me. You don't need to run. So run away from yourself, it turns out, because, it's just one guy. Stay with me, my blood. You don't need to run. Stay with me. No, you don't need to run. Um, so yeah, so probably just stay firm, stay solid within yourself, trust in yourself because I'm not going to leave you. Again, these different voices within you. If there comes a day people posted up at the end of your driveway, they're calling for your head and they're calling for your name, is it? I can't remember now. Yep. I'll bomb down on them. I'm coming through. Do they know I was grown with you? Well, yeah, one person needs to go in within himself. If they're here to smoke, no, I'll go with you. Just keep it outside. Keep it outside. Yeah, stay with me. No, you don't need to run. Yeah, I'm just scrolling down because a lot of it is the same. If you find yourself in a lion's den, I'll jump right in and pull my pin and go with you. That's a great line. Um, I know lion's den, it can refer to an incident in the Bible which I don't recall, but they also had lion's dens. I was in a lion's den in Scotland, my wife and I, many years ago now, 2007, I believe. And we went into a lion's den in one of the castles there. Um, and I'll jump right in and pull my pin. So it's a hand grenade, I'll put myself on the line for you. Which looked like the brother, but I keep repeating, it's the same guy. So I think I don't know how uncommon that is. I'm expecting it's fairly common. I do it myself. I talk to myself and I convince myself and I sometimes have to comfort myself and so I think that's what's happening in a way, My blood, I'll go with you, yeah. Stay with me. You don't need to run. Stay with me. You don't need to run. And I think that's probably what it continues to say basically. Yeah, stay with me, my blood. Yeah. Excellent. Really, really well done. The video was great. It was, like I say, a mini movie. It was fun to watch. And then you had the twist at the end when it turns out to be just one guy rather than two brothers. Um, and the lyrics, I think, have quite a bit of meaning. I'm sure people can extract different things from it. But for me, it's that psychological battle, but also comfort zone where you can say, no, I'm with you. So one side of you is depressed and anxious and panicking and trying to stay away from people, afraid of scary situations, and the other one is saying, no, come on, we can do this. We can get out there. We can do this. Let's go. And hopefully the balance works. In a way, it is kind of good to have some of those two sides, or maybe more than two sides. I'm just keeping it simple, but because somebody who's a little bit too much one way might be a narcissist or a little too much ego, and someone the other way, can become too anxious and depressed and panicked and not be able to survive. So a balance of those two sides would be very good. Anyway, let me know what you think. I thought it was great. My blood, and I love Tyler's voice. That great falsetto, but also just his regular singing voice is super. Mostly I was just going along with the story because that was fun in this one. It's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Let me know what else you would like to hear from any artist. In the meantime, keep listening, keep having fun. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you do. I hope you do. Click on the notification bell, and we'll keep this thing going. Bye bye for now.